Make sure you are ready to have kids.
You know, I'm gonna miss it. You would hate for you to miss the next.
You are beautiful, you are black, you are bold, you are. So hi guys, good morning. I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm starting a new vlog. Why is Carrie's crying? Why? Come. You guys will not believe what Carrie is doing. So hi guys, good morning. We're starting a new vlog. Say we're starting a new vlog. I'm tired guys, I'm so tired. Last night I had to film a video at 4 a.m. so, and the time is 12:16. So I woke up about an hour ago and I don't feel good. I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I'm listening to Jerry, Pastor Jerry, NSPPD. I like to start my morning on a good note. I'm thinking about working out, but do I have this friend? I used to go to the gym. How many months ago? I used to go to the gym a few months ago, and I used to work 2 jobs when I was going to the gym. When I look back, I don't know how I do certain things. God just carries me through those things, because if you ask me now to do those things, I don't know how I'm going to do them. Hi mama. Hi mama. Yay. So I just had to stop because it was killing me. It's like I had 3 jobs because I was really committed. Malika and Papa, come this way. Come. Malika and this teddy bear. It's not hello. It's on the camera. Malik is holding his teddy bear. God, this thing stinks. Milk. He poured milk on it and I was drying it outside. And he was impatient to leave it dry. So I don't think I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing. They already ate breakfast. I don't think I'm going to. You guys, vlogging with kids, you need to be an expert in this thing, and it's killing me. Baby, don't push down the camera, okay? So I uploaded a video last night and I do not like the thumbnail. Maybe I was doing it when I was so tired because I had to film the video and then start editing immediately and then posting it. I do not like the thumbnail, so I'm trying to do a new... Malik, you're going to push this thing, Papa. I'm trying to post a new... I'm trying to do a new one on Canva and use a different picture. So I'll see you guys later. I wanted to go to Ulta Beauty, but guys, I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys if I end up going. So hi guys, just random thoughts as I was filming this vlog, and I just wanted to give this word of encouragement to anyone who's going through anything that is difficult, or any situation that is difficult and they have no one to share it with, or they cannot talk about it. I'm not going to lie that life can be really unfair. And when I read my Bible, because I've been reading the Bible in 1 year, and I've been following the 1 year plan for the Bible, and each time I read the Bible, I always have a message. So how I do it is, when I'm praying about something, I make sure I read the Bible. I make sure I'm following plan, or I'm just making sure I'm reading the Word of God. Because to me, I interpret it as everything I read for that day is what God wants to tell me. And there's no other way to listen to God than from His own Word. So I've been reading the Bible, the 1 year Bible plan, and I started last year. I didn't start early. I didn't start in January, and that's the beauty of life, because you can start at any time of life, and you're not late. You're just on time, and God knew that you would start at that particular time, and He's already arranged everything for you, knowing when you would have started. So He already knows the days that you pray that you need this, and He already orchestrated that. And He already knew that this is the day she's going to read this text, so let me just throw in something there for her from me. So I'm reading the Bible, and one thing I'm so grateful about is I hear God speaking to me, even on difficult days, even on days when guys, I just reached a point in my faith where I just wanted to hear from God, and I did not care if He was using somebody. I just wanted to know that I'm not praying in vain. And I know, guys, that people around you can be looking at you and saying, oh, look at how everything is going well in her life. She's fine. She's married, she has kids, God bless her to travel to the US and all these things. But life gets difficult. Life gets so difficult, and it's very easy for us to forget how far God has brought us, because when we look at the future, we don't see where we're going, or we don't know how the future is going to turn out. And that's where our hunger came from, because I was always anxious about the future. And now that I have kids, I was always worried. I found myself being worried about their future. Every time there will be some news in the US about some shooting, every time there will be some news about some racism, every time there will be some news about children dying, I find myself getting worried and anxious about my kids. And yeah, the motherhood journey has not been a smooth one for me. It's not been perfect the way I thought it would be, and that's why I'm going to say again that make sure you are ready to have kids. I know so much that in the African community, when you get married, everyone just expects you to start having kids, but they don't talk about how motherhood is a blessing and also so much hard work, and it takes away so much from you one way or the other, because you're constantly trying to discover yourself, and sometimes you lose your identity, you lose yourself, you lose your goals, you lose so much in the process. And God has just been the anchor for me, because I remember when I had the kids and my mom is not here, and There's days when I'll sit down and straight up cry for hours, because this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Taking care of kids without my mom, and yeah, I just have God to hold on to. Because, and that's why it's very important for me to know that he's talking back to me, and I'm hearing back from him, because that's what gives me strength. So when I read the Bible, each time I'm so grateful to God that I feel his presence. I feel that he's not abandoning me. I feel that no matter what I'm going through, he's there, and he's going to be on time. He is on time. He's not silent. And yeah, guys, I didn't mean to turn this into a crying session, but I'm in 2 Samuel right now, and I'm reading about David. And even though God loved him so much, God loved him to death, but the things he went through, the trials he had to overcome, the betrayals he had to overcome were unique. And he still praised God through that. He wrote one of the most beautiful books even through that pain. He wrote the Psalm, even through everything he had to go through. That pain made him come up with the most beautiful books. So I said I was going to go to altar, but guys, I don't feel like doing anything today, and I have to work tomorrow night. So, and I didn't sleep this morning or last night, because I was going to bed by 7 a.m. and the kids woke up by 9, so I just had 2 hours of sleep. And yeah, guys, I just wanted to encourage someone out there, anyone going through a difficult time. God sees you. Don't stop speaking to him. Don't stop waiting for him to speak to you. Don't stop listening. Just find what is best for you. Just find a way that you know that you're going to be consistent with communicating with him and waiting to receive a word from him. So yes, guys, that was the only moment you guys are going to see tears from my eyes, when I'm talking passionately about God and my kids and my family. So life is beautiful. I know I don't see the beauty right now, but life is beautiful. And even through the mess, even through the craziness, even through the tears, even through it all, through everything, guys, God is still good. And that's why I've been listening to more of people's testimonies. I've been feeding my spirit with testimonies right now, because every time I get anxious about the future or scared or whatever, I just want to remind myself that God is doing things for people. And the fact that I don't see what he's doing now doesn't mean he's not doing things, doesn't mean he's not alive. So I just remind myself every time. And when those thoughts of fear, of hopelessness keep coming to me, I remind myself that, Enya, did you see what God did for this person? I remind myself that, Enya, do you remember what God did for this person? Do you remember this testimony? Are you serious about doubting God right now? And it just grounds me. Everything just grounds me back. So I'm grateful, guys, and that's it. That's why I like YouTube, because yeah, I can just show you guys ins and out of this motherhood thing, or this marriage thing, or this self-discovery thing, and it's the beauty of life. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. And hi guys, so I don't know why this camera keeps folding now. I look mess, okay? And that's the mom life. Some days I don't always have it put together, so I'm trying to make some potato for Malik and Karis to have dinner with, even though they're having dinner late. Today was just one of those days, and we're gonna start. Guys, I started watching something that was very interesting.
There's no client.
This
There's
Nadine
no
hair
us.
braiding vlog.
Good morning, YouTube.
It's so beautiful.
Good morning. Is it nieces?
You see how people just survive with dreams, and those are dreams turned to reality, guys. Never give up.
My name is Nadine Draco.
So I was
I have
watching her
5 kids,
interview.
and I have been married for.
She's
This
a
is the last thing.
Cameroonian,
So let's start at the beginning.
and she has the biggest
My name is
braiding.
Nadine Draco. I have 5
4
kids.
complexes, 4 braiding stores in DMV in Maryland.
And I have been married for 10 years.
Okay. Me too. We just celebrated our 10 years.
Yay!
Black women.
Many more to go, right?
This is why it's important to find people you love working with. You guys just connect together.
I'm the eldest child. I have grown.
Her social media
grown
handler
up.
is
I
this
have that-
Black American,
I always have that responsibility of making sure that I do things
and they are
right
just a
and
perfect
succeed
duo.
so that my sisters can follow my path line.
All of your siblings are sisters? You have all girls?
Yeah, I don't have it. No. So when I go back from when I'm coming back to school, well, at the end, the relationship did not end up the way
You guys,
the
this is an onion.
You know, I didn't tell my parents about me that because at that moment, I'm in a village and everybody knew that I was kind of. I'll tell her, wait. Then when I hear the guy next to me say he wants tea or coffee, I said same thing. And then she come back and say, you want chicken or meat? And I would hear the neighbor say meat. I said same thing. I was going to French school, but we have at least 3 hours of English class a week. So
As you're growing up?
basic that we know.
This is as you're growing up?
Yes. In high school, we studied 3 hours English every week. It's not enough to speak decorating shop, and I could smell the French fries. I was hungry to eat, but I didn't know what to see. I didn't know how to walk into the McDonald's and say, I want French fries. I walked into there. Thank God for the pictures on the wall. I was saying number 2, you know? And the guy is like, is it meal or...
Right.
And I'm like, don't ask me questions. Just, that's the image. That's what I want.
Bring me the picture.
Yeah, he was Australian. Yeah, really. It makes you wondering if you did the right thing coming here.
To discourage you.
It does, but it did not discourage me because I was coming from a very poor family. I got my first money here. It was $35. Wow. My first hair make went to 13 different shops in the DMV just because when you are a great stylist at a certain point, you want to find a shop where you can really make it. A shop that is easy. Yeah. So I was keep going to shop and another shop because I was trying to get a place where I could really make money. Yeah. Going to all those different shops helps me.
Baby.
In my mind, I was like, okay, I started church. I would put them at the metro station. Sometimes I would stand there in the morning by 6 a.m. to work. In the car, and I would
Time to
step out. It's one step at a time.
Time to eat.
Yeah, train them.
We train them until they're ready, and then we put them on the field. Those stars are people that, you know, they just came to America and they need just care. And I try my best not to frustrate them and tell them I have learned that within 2 months you're good at it. And that's how we have to live. We give you confidence that you could do it. Guinea, Senegal, Togo.
For a business owner, you're trying to make sure you're taking care of your breeders. Your breeders don't see that you're good.
You know, even the clients.
Makes you better.
Yeah. Like,
Forever, whatever. I'm going to random. Thank you, guys. Giveaway. Giveaway. I love for you to miss it. You would hate for you to miss the next giveaway. Just as a business owner, even particularly as like an immigrant.
every single day is first. And before she realized that this is America and
What did I do with my life today? I don't know. I saved 2 lives today. That's what I did with my life today. Very important. Guys, these wings, this is what I've been eating every day. 1 meal, 5 wings. That's why I'm devouring all this food like a crazy person. And this video I was watching just reminds me so much of how people are selfish with information in this country. Guys, I feel like it's very important of you as an immigrant to socialize. If possible, half of your friends should be people who grew up in this country, because you cannot come from another country and you expect to succeed in this country by making friends only with people who came from the other country. It doesn't work that way. So we Africans always like to stay in our comfort zone. We're not open. Yes, we're not open, that's the word. And even when we're going through difficulty, we don't open up. And when I say difficulty, it must not be serious midlife crisis. I mean, even as little as, oh, I need help with directions, I'm lost, I'm looking for where I'm going to. Africans would rather close their mouth. I don't know if it's the way they were brought up to just be silent and not disturb people, but guys, that's something we need to cancel from our minds, because I've learned that with white people, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. You might even be in the wrong location, for something, but even in that wrong location, they might direct you to resources or things that are more than what you were asking for, that will help you, that will, oh my god, that's just what I can say. Make friends with people from here. Don't limit yourself, don't put yourself in a box, because when you start limiting yourself, you limit how far you go. You start limiting the people around your environment. I'm not saying make friends with everyone you see on the road, but acquaintances, just people you hang out with. Some people will not even talk to their colleagues. They just go to work, do what they have to do, and leave. We really settle all the time. That's why even when we come here, the only thing we can do, or the only thing most Africans have heard of to do, is just healthcare, be a CNA, be a nurse, and they end it. The ones who go as far as starting their own businesses are the courageous ones, and the ones who go back to school not for something in healthcare but for something like business, finance. I really see those people as brave, because it's also a risk. Because with America, the problem of job security, if you lose your job today, how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to start going to school for something else? So they always want to be on the safe side. And as much as I applaud people who want to always be on the safe side, I admire and have respect for people who go out of their way. I love free-spirited people, guys. I love people who just flow wherever it is. They're like water, right? Those people are like water. If you put them here, you cannot contain them. They just flow. If they flow in any shape and form, in any environment. The water just flows. Water does not have any particular form. But there's people they're like blocks. They're like how do you call it? They're like ice. They're like ice water. They just stand in one place. They cannot flow. If there's shape, they cannot pass where there's triangle. They cannot pass where even when you look at the mannerisms, Caribbeans are confident people. I do not know how they raise them differently, but if you put a Caribbean and an African, black, the same black people, you're gonna see two different people. In as much as we want to be respectful, but sometimes they taught us to be foolish. They taught us to be foolish in some ways. African culture teaches people to be foolish and naive in some ways, because you cannot tell me that an adult is hurting you and you cannot speak up. Because what I've learned with, especially at my job, guys, this is another topic that I would love to talk about my job and the people where I work, where I found myself. When I was praying for a job, my highest prayer was, God, put me where I'll be able to work. I can have the job, but I will not be able to work in a toxic environment full of racist people or guys. I'm sorry, but I do not have the stamina to stay around toxic people. It messes with me. I don't have the stamina to stay around people who are just wicked, who are just bad. I cannot. I know some people can tolerate it and say, oh, they're going to work, and then when they finish, they'll go back to the house. I cannot. My biggest prayer was, God, put me somewhere where the people are nice. They don't have to go overboard, but the people are respectful to you as a human being. And I'm grateful to God because He put me in that place, and I do not have complaints about where I work. And when I go there, I just, guys, something with American gossip. These people, they will talk about somebody when you just walk out of the door, and I try to avoid that because there's people always trying to indulge you in gossip about other co-workers, and I just stay quiet. Yeah, because I'm not about to be doing all that workplace drama. If we put a black person from the Caribbean and put a black person from Africa, you will see the difference. They express themselves very well. They express their feelings very well. Americans notice this difference as well. Africans are more timid, shy, afraid to speak up, so shy, and they take advantage of you. I remember my job when I went there, I was so quiet at first. I was just observing, because when I go somewhere I like to observe first. And then because I work overnight and I work with one other lady, I noticed that she was trying to push me to the wall and she was, you know, when you tell somebody when you show people that you're calm and weak, no, not weak, when you show people that you're calm, respectful, just want to stay out of trouble, they think you're weak. So when I noticed she was trying to test my limits and push me, that's when not physically but behaviorally, I'm like, hey, you're crossing the limits. From that day, I was never rude when I was trying to take my stand about her being respectful. I was never rude or anything. I just became more bold and more I'm looking for the word. I just became more bold. I'm more expressive. If she did anything before, I'll just overlook many things she did, and she started taking advantage, and I became more expressive about what I did not like. So if she did anything, I'm telling her immediately, oh, I don't like this thing you did, and she should apologize. And if I did anything and she tells me, I'm gonna apologize. And everybody ran from that shift because of her. And guys, when I tell you, this lady, I love working with her. I enjoy working with her. I enjoy working with this lady. So guys, listen, be nice but don't be foolish, be polite but don't be dumb, don't be timid. Guys, you are beautiful, you are black, you are bold, you are everything good. So be confident. These are just human beings. Just tell yourself when they're intimidating you or you feel like you're becoming shy in an environment, just tell yourself, these are just human beings. They are just human beings like me. The only is that I choose to stay quiet. When it comes to accents, I don't mind repeating one thing twice if you don't understand what I said. But it will be a problem if you say, oh, this is your accent. I'll say, how many languages do you speak? How many languages do you understand? Quack, quack, quack. A chick. A chick. See, a chick. Red phone. Hello. Hello. Hello, mommy. Hello, dada. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. A frog hops. Meow. Meow. A cat. A black cat. What is this? What is this? A shoe. Uh-oh. It's not the right side. It's the wrong side. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Malik, so you don't want her to have anyone. You've seized her shoe. Yeah. Good boy. High five. High five. High five. Time to go to bed. So Malik is going for playgroup. First day of playgroup done. Oh my god. You guys playgroup. shade might be leaving. We're gonna hang it on the fridge.